Everyone, this is the moment, well, one of the moment that we've been waiting for, because we have a couple of more steps to go. But I am so happy to give God praise. We finally got, drum roll, the pipes put in. And I thank God for the guy that is working, the guy and his team that's working on our home and doing that total renovation. Him and his guys, a couple of his guys, helped my husband put this down. He could not have done this without them. He could not have done this by himself, although he tried. And God just blessed us. 550 feet of pipes in the ground so that we could get electricity. And so we have another step. The inspector will come out prayerfully this week and inspect that this was done right. We're going to claim that this was done right. And then the next step, I think we have another step to do. I think, start to put back the soil back on and bury it. And the electrician come in and do his job. And they come in, I don't know if they do another inspection, they come in and do their part. So there's some steps to this. So we're not at the final step, but this is one of the hurdles that we saw as one that was difficult, but God made a way. It was just perfect timing that the people that were working on our home could do this and help us with it. So I just praise God for that. So where we are in the house, we're not done yet. So every time you get a date, it's kind of pushed back. So this is the process of building a home, renovating a home. The deadline that you expect is not always what it is. So again, I hope this week that it will be done. And again, it's just minor things to be done. We got the lights put up though. All the lights are put up. The cabinets, they brought the doors. Yeah, the doors have been primed. So here are the doors right here. So the doors that we bought have been primed and they will be going in. The cabinets and the drawers to the pantry and the sink and all of that is prime. The pantry is prime. The island, or the cabinets where the island is, all of this have been primed, as well as the bathrooms have been primed as well. The bathroom cabinets have been primed. Everything that needed to be primed has been primed. And so we're making all the cabinets white. Keep it simple. 2 colors, gray and white. Keep the cost down. But all the lights, fixtures have been put up. And so that's throughout the living room, dining room, and kitchen area. And as you already know, we have our natural lights here. And we put, let me zoom in, these lights over the sink. And we got the fans up. All the fans are up in the room, in all the rooms. And we have this one fan for the living room area. And then we have the light fixture that's in the dining room area. So, and we got our wood stove where it's going to be. Well, the pipes are here. So the wood stove is there. And so it's already on the block that we have here. Not much of an update, but it will be looking more of like a home by the end of this week. Prayerfully. So what is to come? We have our refrigerator, our washer and dryer, and what else? Our gas stove coming in this week. So as they're being put in its place, as well as the granite being put in on Friday, we'll start to make this house look like a home, little by little. We're getting there, and I'm grateful, because the goal was, or is, for this month, for me, for all things to be ready for us to move in this house. And in looking that my desires are being answered. We're not at the end of the month yet, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so I prayed for us to be in this home, to live in it before winter. And before winter, not in winter, before winter. And so as we are heading towards fall, we will be in our home by the end of this month for sure. And so I just give God praise for that. So that was a short time in my book from buying the home, buying this land in May, doing a contract in April, closing on the land at the end of May, and then purchasing our mobile home sometime maybe in June. Got it on the property, or was it July? Got the mobile home on the property in July, and then started working on it between late July, early August. I want to say late July. Yes, late July, because it's been a month. So about late July, early August, something like that. And we'll be moved in, and it'll probably be done in September. So I'm so grateful. This is not a 1-year project. This was not a 9-month project. And if it happened that way, we just deal with it. But my desire was for all this to be done before winter. And so I thank God, I thank God, I thank God, I thank God. So that's where we are. So I wanted to give you the update. We got the pipes in the ground, and hopefully the inspector can come this week so we can get things moving along. And when the electrician comes in to do his part, he'll put our gas line for us, as well as hook up the well to the home, and so that we'll have the well water running through the home, rather than having the water with the county as a backup if the well doesn't work or something happen. But the goal is to have the well water run throughout the home, and so that would give us water that we don't have to pay for every month. Other than doing maintenance, we wouldn't have to have a water bill every month. And the second thing is that we don't have a mortgage. And so that helps us to be able to dedicate more money towards paying the credit cards that we had to use for some of the things that we did not expect for. And so that's where we are. So still good, still grateful, and for the decision that we made, with the good, the bad, and the ugly that may come up or has come up. All right, be encouraged. If this is something you want to do, or this is something that you realize, So the other advice I would give, if because you don't know what to expect for, I would say buying a property, a house. I think that's something that we could have looked at too. We could have bought a house that was on a good piece of land, an acre or so or more, and that was a fixer-upper. And so purchasing the area would have been dirt cheap, because most of the money would have been more towards fixing up the property, depending on how much you would have to spend. I would get somebody to go there and give it maybe a eyeball park estimate on what it would cost to fix it. But I would want the house foundation to be good, so you're not spending money on foundation issues, and the bones of the home is good. You might not want the roof to be bad, because that's a huge expense as well. So you might want the roof to be good, and the foundation, or just the foundation. And then if the house is cheap enough and the land setup is perfect, then that's another route that you could just go in a home that you just have to fix, and you could take your time, and it costs you way less if you would have bought a home already moved in. But still, everything has its unexpectancies. Things that you don't expect to happen. So, but if the price is right, what they said, you take a risk and you go with faith. And that's all I can tell you. Anyway, I'm tired, got a slight little headache, need some water, and I'm done for the rest of the day. Until next time, be encouraged. Bye.